Welcome back to the Vault podcast. From Helldivers 2 to suicidal engineers to shouting out the goat. We have a lot to talk about. Let's get right into it. Housekeeping. We have 30 subscribers on YouTube. That's up from 16 subscribers last week, so we're making progress. We almost doubled. We have 10 followers on TikTok, so that's up from 6. So slow progress there, and about 10,000 views on all platforms. We are still currently recording in my bedroom on my iPhone. So like, comment, subscribe so we can afford a studio for you guys. In other news, I want you guys to comment and tell me what I should do for our 100 subscriber special. I mean, we only have 30 subscribers now, but I'm sure 100's not going to be too far off. All right. I started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu this week. It has been an interesting but difficult ride. If anyone's ever done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or any Jiu-Jitsu or even wrestling at that matter, you probably understand how exhausting it is. So this is my first week doing specifically Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I did do a little bit of Jiu-Jitsu in high school, and I did some wrestling in middle school. So I'm at least comfortable rolling around with people, and I've loved the idea of it for years. I just never could afford it until about this point in my life. So this has been my first week. It's been an extremely humbling experience. I don't know much. I thought I knew at least a little bit about ground technique. I always knew it was something I was relatively weak at. But I didn't know how much I really didn't know. I mean, I'm a weekend and I can't do anything. I'm such a beginner. I'm just getting my ass kicked every day. But it's been fun and it's been a learning experience. And I'm loving it so far. I mean, I get done with jiu-jitsu every morning and I'm just super shaky. I mean, I'm somebody who used to work out every single day, and now I'm down to 4 days a week because on days that I'm doing jiu-jitsu, I'm absolutely worthless afterward. Recovery takes a good couple of hours, and getting in shape has taken a while. I've been doing classes at 6 in the morning, so it's definitely a surreal experience when you're getting strangled before most people are waking up. But I definitely have been learning a lot. I mean, at this point, it's just a matter of escapes. I don't even know what most of the guards are. So if you're a white belt or, I mean, anything in jiu-jitsu, you probably know how I'm feeling, and I'm sure you can sympathize for sure. So I'll let you guys know on the progress of my jiu-jitsu journey. But I mean, this week I did get 2 takedowns though. So I think, that's progress. That's fun. I can't believe it. It was on white belts, but they were white belts that, had been there for a while. So that was pretty fun. That was pretty exciting. Other than that, that's just 2 small victories. But other than that, nothing too notable about my week at jiu-jitsu. That being said, I do want to do 3 takeaways that I've gotten from jiu-jitsu this week. Number 1 being jiu-jitsu is as fun as I remember. I did it in high school, only took a couple of classes, and then me and my friends just messed around in their basement. After that, we just ended up having a sensei that moved to my hometown for a little bit, so we were taking some classes through him, and once he moved away, then couldn't take those classes anymore. So just as fun as I remember. Jiu-jitsu is going to take way longer to learn than I could have ever conceived. I mean, there's people in my gym right now that have been there for 2 years and are still white belts. I watched a video and it was talking about the average time it takes to be even a purple belt is 3 years. The average time it takes to be a black belt is 8 to 10 years. And I just never could have imagined it was going to take that long to progress So hopefully I'm a little bit ahead of the curve. It won't take that long for me. I'm going to try hard to be proficient. I'm going to try and stay consistent. I mean, 3 times a week. Hopefully I can progress through this journey faster than the average allotted time. Number 3, the third takeaway: getting strangled 3 times a week at 6 in the morning makes every day so much easier. When you're getting choked out before most people are waking up, they don't got shit on you. Not only are you being humbled, you got a workout in, you're learning something, you're learning how to be a badass, you're learning how to be an assassin. You're also doing something so difficult that the rest of the day is probably going to be cakewalk. I would say the only thing that makes doing a class that early and that difficult is that for the rest of the day, you're probably pretty tired. Whatever bad thing happens, it's a cakewalk, but you're exhausted. So this is some give and take. That being said, if I'm rolling Monday, Wednesday, Friday, my Tuesdays and Thursdays, amazing. When you're running at these super high RPMs and then you drop it down lower because you don't have to roll that day, well, that day is going to be a great day. You're going to have so much energy. You're going to be so happy because you're not exhausted. So when you're getting strangled at 6 in the morning before everybody wakes up, it makes every day so much easier. All right, on to other news. Aviation. I'm working on my pilot's license. I'm passionate about it. I've been in the aviation industry for damn near a year now. I mean, it's been 10 months or so. So new to aviation, but also I've been in it a while. I mean, I would almost be a brown or a blue belt in aviation if we put aviation in jiu-jitsu terms. So blue belt in aviation, or damn close to it, maybe a 4th stripe white belt. So I've been progressing through my journey, but this has nothing to do with me. Boeing planes have been falling apart. If you guys don't know, Boeing has been under fire for faulty manufacturing. Not really starting, but at least all the recent stories have been starting from January 5th, where a door plug blew out of an Alaskan Airlines flight, which caused the door of the plane to fall off during flight. So that's not good, obviously. Probably freaked out a lot of passengers. I'm sure they have insurance claims up the ass, but it doesn't stop there. Boeing in the last month has had a tire fall off a plane, a panel fall off of a wing of a plane, a cracked windshield when a plane was ascending to altitude, and a lot more. I mean, there was a baggage compartment from a flight from Mexico that flew open. There's been a lot of different cosmetic issues that have been going on. There's been a lot. To top off all of that, John Bennett, 62 years old, a former Boeing employee, was found dead at his house soon after speaking out about Boeing's safety and control standards. So, not only is Boeing falling apart and their planes falling apart, they're murdering people. So, safe to say, if you're thinking about flying anytime soon, you might want to think again. I have heard some claims that a lot of these safety standards have to do with Boeing's diversity and inclusion program. Now, to the validity of that statement, I have no idea. But on the same hand, is there really going to be any studies based upon whether women can do a better job than men? Probably not going to happen. So we're never going to get that answer. But it does coincide roughly a lot of Boeing's problems in the last 3 years with their announcement, I don't even know what it was, on Twitter maybe, of prioritizing diversity and inclusion hires. Coincidence? Maybe, but also maybe not. On to brighter news. Video games. I love video games. You probably love video games. If you're watching a YouTube podcast from a 22-year-old in his bedroom, odds are you probably are doing it while playing video games. So, video games to know. Right now, Helldivers 2. It's one of the newest and most popular games on the market right now. It has filled my YouTube Shorts feed, and I don't know a ton about the game. I haven't played it. I do know it's super popular. It does look really fun. From what I do know, it's about soldiers from Super Earth expanding freedom and liberation across the galaxy. And, as an American, I can get behind expanding freedom. Whew. I know they fight aliens, and I know they fight robots, and I think there's something to do with an online live server where every battle you take part in has real server consequences. So if you lose a planet, everyone loses a planet. You gain a planet, everyone gains that planet. So that sounds super fun, super cool journey, and honestly a really good concept. So the Helldivers team, keep it up. That's awesome. You're probably revolutionizing games. I mean, this game is as popular as Fortnite was when it first came out. And if that has anything to do with it, the online server metrics that are going on right now could be the next battle royale. I don't know. That's my prediction. We'll only time can tell. On to other news. Elder Scrolls. I have been playing a shit ton of Skyrim lately. So yeah, I'm not playing Helldivers 2, but I am playing Skyrim. So that's where all my video game time goes. I have loved Skyrim since 2012, still love it to this day. I've been playing it on my Switch, so sadly it is the vanilla version of Skyrim. So all you modders out there, you're shit out of luck with me. I'm currently at like level 102.